What's up, gamers? Happy Tuesday, and I've got a banger video for you here. Let's talk about things you would like to see come to Grounded in the future. I've got 10 things that I would like to see. Make sure you drop a comment down below if there's something else that you can think of that would be awesome to have in Grounded in the future, whether it's something that's actually logical that you think they could potentially do or not. Maybe they'll see this video and they'll be like, wow, See Through has 10 great ideas. Let's do them all. That would be sick, but highly unlikely. Either way, guys, let's get into it. Make sure you hit this like right right here, wherever it's at. The like button for me, please. It helps out big time. Let's get into it. All right, so thing number one that I would really like to see in Grounded, and we've talked about this on stream a time or two, would be a glider suit or a glider set of armor. How sick would that be? If you could, potentially go up to a high location and, rather than falling, with a dandelion and gliding, why not have like a sort of like squirrel suit or something like that where you could just jump off and glide around? That would be super, super, super sick. Absolutely would be the coolest thing in the world. Likeliness of them actually incorporating something like that's probably slim to none, but who knows? That would be really cool. Another really cool way to get around the yard. Now, the number two thing that I'm thinking of here is one that a lot of people have talked about many, many times, and that is allowing the upgrade materials to respawn again. I'm not sure 100% sure why they took that away. It really wasn't a huge like balance situation, but I definitely think that they should respawn. There's not that very many of them as far as like level 3 stuff goes, tier 3 stuff, however you want to call it, level tier. But I definitely think that those things should respawn. Absolutely. The next thing that I would love to see that is probably pretty unpractical would be the ability to ride bugs. Now, this would be super sick. Obviously, it would be a somewhat ripoff of Ark Survival, but I do think that that would be an amazing thing. Imagine being able to tame any bug in the game, and you get like like a special ability per se for each bug. Like like this bug can farm grass for you, or like a ladybug or something like that can like ram into grass and give you more yield out of grass planks, or maybe just take out like a bigger area than an axe can do, and make it like late game craftable saddles or something like that. Obviously, you could get bug parts to make the saddles and tame them. Oh my god, that would be so freaking cool. How cool would that be? Let me know if you think that's like the number one thing they should do here. I really do. I think it would be awesome. The next thing that I believe is a very doable add to the game would be the increasing of drop rates of a few items. The few that come to mind are definitely the flower petals are a big one. So oops, wrong button. For my jump towers here, or for my towers, I need lots of flower petals for my bounce webs. Well, the drop rates for the fallen rose petals are screwed up or something. I don't know exactly what's going on with those, but you'll go over there and they're not there, and you turn around and come back and look and they're there again, and it just seems like it's actually broken. So maybe they fix that sometime. But I would definitely like to see that. And then like acorn tops is another one that that is a little bit ridiculous. You can chop like 20 or 30 acorns and you might get like 3 tops out of it. And if you're trying to make like a big mushroom farm, or maybe you're living somewhere where there's no grass, so you got grass seed and you're trying to grow grass or whatever, you just can't get enough acorn tops. It's ridiculous. Or sap collectors or anything like that. Like it's pretty insane. I mean, obviously you can get enough if you revisit it every 48 hours when they respawn. But I would definitely like to see some increased drop rates of a few items. Oh, and Black Ox horns as well. All right, the next thing I would like to really see in Grounded is the ability to see some sort of stat here, like an actual solid damage number, like rather than, lines here or whatever, tiers and lines and slashes and hashes. Just give me a solid number. That would be amazing. Especially since this game is very D&D based. I feel like numbers and things like that are fairly important. Oh my god, I'm about to die here. I don't have any food. But yeah, give me some numbers, some percentages, like, crit percent. Like, we've got coup de grace and we've got yoked. And all it says is increased critical chance. Is it 1%? Is it 20%? Is it, is it a substantial amount? Lord only knows. Have absolutely no idea. So that would be nice to see those numbers. That would be extremely nice, actually. Extremely nice. Another thing I'd like to see in Grounded is like skins for your character or something like that. Like, it'd be cool if you could have just different clothes or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a little in-game purchase situation, maybe. I don't want them to add in-game purchases, but I wouldn't mind. Don't make it to where it's like only cosmetic stuff. That'd be cool. And even like maybe even like different skins for weapons. That would be pretty sweet too, honestly. I don't think that would be bad at all. The next one I think would be a huge awesome thing for Grounded, and that is the ability to have character specific stats. So like say I'm Hoops and Hoops is a wizard class and she does, 20% more damage with staves, and she also has maybe a special ability that the other kids don't have or something like that, or like Pete could be like the two-handed barbarian guy. Once again, tying into the whole D&D aspect of the game. Pete could be the two-handed guy with maybe like a spin attack or something like that, like a charged attack from Pete could do like a spinning whirlwind or something cool like that. I think that would be freaking awesome. I don't know what you guys think about the idea. Maybe add some more context to it in the comments here. That would be pretty sweet. But yeah, I think that would be a great idea. Absolutely. When it comes to building materials, things I would like to see more of would definitely be stairs. We've got what, like two styles of stair other than roofs. We got grass stairs and acorn stairs. Why do we not have mushroom stairs, ash stairs, stem stairs, like anything else? I definitely think that there should be more stair options when it comes to building. As far as the walls and the roofs go, I think we've got just about everything covered. The walls and the roofs are fantastic, but we're missing stairs, man. We're definitely missing some stairs. I don't know about y'all. What do you think? Do we got enough building blocks? Is there enough stairs here? I would like to see some mushroom stairs. That would be pretty awesome. I could think of a few instances where that would be super awesome, actually. The second to last idea I've got here is better defenses. I've noticed that with my little new ash house that I've built to live in here, that I put up a ton of spike traps, and they are absolutely useless. I built a huge waft emitter turret, kind of balloon tower defense thing with a bunch of turrets on it, pebble turrets and pollen turrets or whatever, and they're completely useless. I did a bombardier beetle raid with the waft emitter and started shooting rocks at him, and he's just like, huh, whatever. Like, it doesn't even do any damage, dude. Like, I mean, at least give us like the ability to make explosive, maybe like cannonballs to put in there or something like that. Maybe a little rock, little gunpowder. Give gunpowder another, reason to use it. Because right now gunpowder is only for flares, and the flares are literally trash. They're terrible. They're terrible, man. I used them. I crafted them one time. I was like, oh man, the Black Widow that's in the hole. I was like, this would be great. Just toss these flares down there, then I can see. I don't need a torch or anything like that. But yeah, they only last for about 30 seconds, and they are terrible. The very last thing that I could think of in this top 10 list of things I'd like to see added to Grounded would be this thing. I love the Sour Staff. It's super cool. I like all the staffs, which is why they're my, number 3 here. My top 3 weapons I've got in my bar. But the problem is well, one, the fact that you can damage your own buildings, that's really stupid. I mean, it takes you can't defend your base with staves. There's no way to actually defend your base with staffs. You just tear it to pieces. How many times I destroyed this whole tower right here? Look, it's still not even totally rebuilt yet. With spicy staffs was too many, which is why I ended up moving, because I accidentally, in the last raid I destroyed everything. But oh yeah, so here's the defensive walls that I've got. The fact that I'm missing a bunch of pieces now, because especially on this wall here, because the ants, they just come up and they get dead and it breaks everything. I don't know. I wish the defenses would be better. But yeah, for the Sour Staff, I think the Sour Staff needs kind of a rework. Like this, the attack is cool and all, but the fact that it does damage, to me, is baloney. It should not do damage to me at all. I shouldn't damage myself at all. I think that's really silly. I don't do it with this one. I don't do it with this one. The Ice Staff, but the Sour Staff does, and that doesn't make sense to me. So I would like to see that changed, as well as potentially a rework. Make it a little bit different. And another thing I would like to see is a Salt Staff. I want to see it. Why do we have Fire, Sour, and Mint, but we don't have a Salt Staff, man? I need some salt wizardry. I thought it would be kind of cool to just completely rework the staffs, period. Bring in one staff that after level 5, upgrading it, you could literally take it down each different elemental path, and it would kind of convert it and change it, along the way. But yeah, I don't know. Those are my 10 things that I would like to see in Grounded. Let me know in the comments if you've got a bunch more things, and we'll take those comments and make another video, and I'll call it 10 things that everybody else wants to see in Grounded. And that would be a good little 2-part series right there. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and if you're still here after this whole long video, make sure to hit the like button and comment down below potato sack. Let me know that you made it to the end. Potato sack, potato sack. All right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.